Hello. In this video, I'm going to explain the process for straightening out your bench frame if it was bowed in shipping, which is rare but can happen. It's a simple process, and all you're going to need is a 1/8 inch hex wrench and a 5/32 hex wrench. A T-handle is preferred. You will also have received a group of these black objects here. These are simple standoffs that we'll be inserting in the top track to position the top itself within the frame so that it's straight and even within the perimeter of this little bathtub that the frame profile creates. So if you're also replacing corners, you will have received a little black angle piece like this that has to do with aligning the corners with the frame, and we'll get to that later. First thing is to just go around with your 1/8 inch hex wrench, loosen all the screws, and I mean all the screws. Okay, so you have ensured all these screws are loose, and in fact you can verify that by just grabbing the top, put your finger through a hole, and you can feel it move around. You can see the frame move, okay? That's what you want. So you will have also received a pair of these guys, which are just gonna allow you to align the two pieces of the benchtop with each other. Because they are two pieces, they are joined by a plate underneath, and we wanna make sure that those two grids line up. So you can see we've got 4 pseudo bench dogs, and they are just gonna pop in these holes. And you might need to just reposition the two pieces so that you can get them in there, but they're gonna, actually, mistake. There's a pair of holes here, which are gonna allow you to see the screws underneath that you need to retighten when the time comes. So orient that appropriately so that you can see the screws in the tops. Pop those in the holes. So now, I know these two are lined up. They were free to move because they're loose. Okay, now we can worry about aligning this hole inside the frame. It's a good time to retighten the screws holding the two pieces of top together. And that's 10 screws. And again, the small screwdriver, hex wrench. And you don't have to drill these to the center of the earth. You just want to get them tight. So that's back where we want it. You can take these out if you like. And if you want, also use some bench dogs and a long straight edge to check the grid. Let's do that. Okay, I have a 6-foot level and 4 dogs. And let's just get those all in a line. Just run them up against here and look closely to see if you have contact with everything. And in this case, I do. So these guys did their job, and now we can definitely move on to reattaching the top. Okay, so this little standoff is just gonna go in the top track. You got a little T-bolt here and a knob, so just loosen that and it will fit in and register. I'm gonna just run this one down over here, kind of to the end, get the next one in on the end here, and then put 3 on the long side that's adjacent to this. All right, I've got one here, and I'm gonna put 3 on this side. I should mention, if you have a shortcut, you would probably, you would only have received 4 of these rather than 5, because you don't need a 5th one. But the process is the same. I'll put 1 at the end, 1 in the middle, and 1 here close to the other end. You can see it's, I'm lining this up right with a screw. So that's gonna help me make sure that I'm tightening where the standoff is, so I know that everything is as well oriented as possible. All right, so putting this back in place is no problem. I'm just gonna use my body and grab the top and begin by pulling into this corner. I am always basing everything off the sort of short end of the top, meaning the short section, and the back, meaning the back as I would face the table to work, which is this side. So it's very easy to recognize this orientation. So I'm just going to pull the top into these two standoffs and then tighten this screw. So that's one. And then I can tighten these screws on this end. Again, making sure I'm tight up against the standoff. And now work my way down the long side. So I'll just go to the middle. And in this case, I'm going to just put my hip against the frame, grab the top and pull it against that. Because what we're really seeking to do is making sure we have a consistent distance based on the offset that these spacers create, so that we have an even gap and we also make the frame straight because the top is straight. So down at the end. And I'm going to finish this side before I do anything else. So now we've got the thing anchored in those three places. I can just start moving the spacers to different places, different screws, and doing the same thing, pulling the top into the frame where the spacer is and tightening the screw. Okay? Let's see. Let's go here. I'm not going to worry about the other two sides until I'm finished with this side. So this is making this nice and straight again. Now this is where I've got some loose nuts. So I can just reach under with one arm and grab them, and I'll get the other ones on the other side as I move along. But here's this one. I can move that into that place. Tighten that there. I should have done this other one first, but that's one of the loose nuts. Get that one and this one. Okay, so those are the critical points. These two sides are the important part of the bench in terms of aligning the frame. So we can just now go through, move over to the other side and to the end, tighten all the remaining screws, and then you'll be finished. Okay, so I've removed standoffs, everything is back to normal, and I'll just verify with my long straight edge. Looking against the top track, and that is nice and straight. So this is the very simple process for straightening out a bench frame that was bowed in shipment. It should be a little simpler with the shortcut just because it's smaller and there are fewer screws.